He will come straight. Look you lay to him. Tell him his pranks have been too broad to bear with, and that your grace hath screened and stood between much heat and him. I'll sconce me even here. Pray you, be round with him.
Mother, mother, mother!
I'll warrant you. Fear me not. Withdraw. I hear him coming.
Now, mother, what's the matter?
Hamlet, thou father hast thou much offended.
Mother, you have my father much offended.
Come, come, you answer with an idle tongue.
Go, go, you question with a wicked tongue.
Why, how now, Hamlet?
What's the matter now?
Have you forgot me?
No, by the rood not so. You are the queen and your husband's wife, and were it not so, you are my mother.
Nay, then I'll set up those to you that can speak.
Come, come, sit you down. You shall not budge. You will go not till I set you up a glass, where I may see the inmost part of you.
What wilt thou do? Thou wilt not murder me? Help, help, ho! Help!
How now, a rat? Dead for a ducat! Dead!
Oh, I'm slain! Oh me, what hast thou done?
Nay, I know not. Is it the king?
What a rash and bloody deed is this?
Almost as rash a bloody deed as kill a king and marry with his brother.
As kill a king?
Aye, 'twas my word. Thou wretched, rash, intruding fool, farewell. I took thee for thy better. Take thy fortune, thou find'st to be too busy is some danger. Leave wringing of your hands, sit you down, and let me wring your heart, for so I shall, if it be made of impenetrable stuff. If damned custom have not brasted so, it is proof and bulwark against sense.
What have I done that thou darest wag thy tongue in noise so rude against me?
Such an act that blurs the grace and blush of modesty, calls virtue hypocrite, takes off the rose from the fair forehead of an innocent love, and sits there, a blister there, makes marriage vows as false as dicer's oaths. Oh, such a deed as from the body of contraction plucks the very soul, and sweet religion makes a rhapsody of words. Heaven's faith doth glow, yes, the solidity and compound mass, with tristful visage as against the doom as thought sick at the act.
Ay me, what act that roars so loud and thunders in the distance?
Look upon this picture, and this, the counterfeit presentment of two brothers. See what a grace was seated upon this brow, where every god did seem to set his seal, to give the world assurance of a man. This was your husband. Look now what follows. Here is your husband, like a mildewed ear, blasting his wholesome brother. Have you eyes? And you cannot call it love, for at your age, the heyday in the blood is tame. It's humble, and waits upon the judgment. And what judgment would step from this to this? Sense, sure, you have, else could you not have motion, but sure that sense is apoplect, for madness would not err, nor reason to ecstasy was ne'er so enthralled, but it reserved some quantity of choice to serve in such a difference. What devil was it that thus hath cozened you a blind man still? Eyes without feeling, feeling without sight, ears without hands or eyes, smelling sans all, or but a sickly part of one true sense, could not so mope. O shamed, what is thy blush? Rebellious hell, if thou canst mutine in a matron's bones. The flaming youth, let virtue be as wax, and melt in her own fire. Proclaim no shame, when the compulsive ardor gives the charge, since frost itself actively doth dorn, and reason panders will.
O Hamlet, speak no more. Thou turn'st mine eyes into my very soul, and there I see such black and grain spots as will not leave their taint.
Nay, but to live in the rank sweat of an enseamed bed, stewed in corruption, honeying and making love over the enseamed bed.
Oh, speak to me no more. Those words like daggers enter into mine ears. No more, sweet Hamlet.
A murderer and a villain, a slave that is not 20th part the tide of your precedent lord, a vice of kings, a cutpurse of the empire and the rude, that from a shelf the precious diadem stole and put it in his pocket.
No more.
A king of shred and patches. Save me! Hover over me with your wings, you heavenly guard! What would your gracious figure?
Alas, he is mad.
Do you not come your tardy son to chide? That lapsed in time and passion, let go by the important act of your dread command. Oh, say!
Do not forget this visitation is but to whet thy almost blunted purpose. But look, amazement on thy mother sits. O step between her and her fighting soul. Conceit in weakest bodies, strongest works. Speak to her, Hamlet.
Whereon do you look?
On him! On him! Look you how pale he glares! His form and cause conjoined, preaching to stones would make them capable. Do not look upon me, lest with this piteous action you convert my stern effects. Then what I have to do will trump true color, tears perchance for blood.
To whom do you speak this?
Do you see nothing there?
Nothing at all, yet all I see.
Nor did you nothing hear?
No, nothing but ourselves.
Why, look you there! Look how it steals away! My father in his habit, as he lived! Look where he goes, even now, out at the portal!
This, the very coinage of your brain, this bodiless creation ecstasy, is very cunning in.
Ecstasy. My pulse as yours doth temperately keep time, and makes as healthful music. It is not madness that I have uttered. Bring me to the test, and in the matter I will reword, which madness would gamble for. Mother, for love of grace, lay not the mattering unction to your soul. It's not your trespass, but my madness speaks. It will but skin and film the ulcerous place, whilst rank corruption, mining all within, infects unseen. Confess yourself to heaven, repent what's past, avoid what is to come, and do not spread the compost on the weeds to make them rancor. Forgive me this my virtue, for in the faithness of these pursy times, virtue itself of vice must pardon beg. Ye curb and woo for leave to do him good.
O Hamlet, thou hast cleft my heart in twain.
Oh, throw away the worser part of it, and live the purer with the other half. Good night, but go not to mine uncle's bed. Assume thy virtue if you have it not. That monster custom, who all some doth eat, of habits devil, it angel yet in this, that to the use of actions fair and good, he likewise gives a frock of livery, that aptly is put on. Refrain tonight, and that shall lead a kind of easiness for the next abstinence, the next more easy. For use almost one can the change stamp nature, and either the devil or throw him out, with wondrous potency. Once more, good night. And if you are desirous to be blessed, I'll blessing beg of you. For this same Lord I do repent, for heaven hath pleased it so, to punish me with this, and this with me, that I must be their scourge and minister. I will bestow him and will answer well the death I gave him. So again, good night. I must be cruel only to be kind. Thus bad begins, and worse remains behind.